Very good evening students. How are you all? I hope that you are enjoying online studies. So students, learning language is a very fun activity and it is also very interesting. But only thing you have to do that you have to learn and understand the rules of language by heart. So students, in the last period we have learned about the definition of noun. Then again we have seen the types of nouns: common noun, proper nouns, collective noun and abstract nouns. So in today's period we are going to learn about nouns, singular and plural. So what are we waiting for? Just start our learning. So, the topic we are going to learn nouns to see the definition of singular number. Singular number. So students, when we are talking about one person, thing, animal, at that time it is called as singular number. For example, a boy, a cat, a box, etc. Now what about plural number? Plural number. So students, whenever we are talking about more than one person, place, animal or thing, at that time it is known as plural number. For example, here we have written a boy. So whenever we are writing about the plural numbers, it will turn into boys. Then here we have written a cat. So plural will come as cats. Then a box, that means only one box, and in plural we will write as boxes. So students, have you noticed the difference between these two things? In singular, we are talking about a boy. A boy means one boy. A cat, one cat. A box, one box. But in the plural number, we have made plural of these things. For example, boy, we have added here s and we have made plural of it, boys. In this, a cat, we have made plural of that and we have added again s here and it becomes cats. Then a box means one box. When we are making plural of it, we have added here as es and we have made it boxes. So like this, these are the two things, singular and plural numbers. Now students, there are certain rules that we have to follow while making singular to plural nouns. And which are they? We are just going to see right now. So here I am rubbing the blackboard. Now listen carefully. The first rule we are going to study by just simply adding s to the noun. For example, I am writing here by adding s to the words or to the nouns. For example, chair, it will become chairs. Then book, become books. Then pencil, it will become pencils. So like this, just you have observed now that only adding by s we have made plurals of these words. So this is the first rule, that you can form plural nouns by adding only s to the words or nouns. So up to now, have you understood? So can we proceed further? Okay. Second rule is that by adding es, words that end in s, double s, ch, sh and x. Now see, whenever we are making plural of these nouns, for example, I am writing here singular on one side and plural on the other side. Now see the examples. For example, gas, box, then batch, class, bush and bunch. So these are the words. As we have mentioned above, the words that end with s, double s, ch, sh and x. Then we just add es to that word and we make plural of them. So for example, here s is here and so we have to add only es. Gas, gases. So only thing we have done here, we have added es. Then this word or this spelling box, it ends in x. So at that time we have to add es to this word, boxes. Then see this word, bench. This word, in this word, the spelling end in ch, bench. So again we have to add es, batches. Then class, in this spelling there is repetition of s, means double s is there. So we have to add es, classes. Then bush, in this spelling you can see here bush, the word the sh is here and the word that ends in sh here and sh we have to add only es, bushes. Then the word bunch, again ch is there and we have to write down bunches. Bunches. So like this we have seen two rules. First one, we can make plural of the nouns by only adding s to them, and in the second rule by adding es to the words which are ending in s, double s, ch, sh and x. Now we are going to see the third rule. I hope that up to now have you understood this? Okay. Now third rule is that we can form the plural nouns by adding s to singular noun. By adding s to singular noun. Singular nouns ending in y. Ending in y has a vowel before it. Now see, by adding s to singular nouns, just now I have explained you what is the meaning of singular noun. So just adding s to singular nouns ending in y means the spellings that ends in y and has a vowel before it, and automatically before that spelling vowel comes. How? Just see right now. For example, I am taking the spelling essay. E-double-S-A-Y. So, when we are making plural of this, we have to add only s to this word. Essays. Now, essay is a singular noun and we have made plural of it by adding s to it. That is very simple. Then day. Day is a singular noun and we have to make plural of it. Then we will add s to it. Days. Okay. Then monkey. You are very familiar with this word. Monkey. When the teacher is not in the class, all the students behave like monkey. They are just jumping here and there in the class. So monkey. And we can make plural of that by adding monkeys. Now students, as we have mentioned here in the rule, it has vowel before it. Now see. Vowel is here y. Y. Sorry. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Stop.
Sure.
So students, you can see that whenever we are writing plural of these, here is y and before y there is a vowel sound, that is A. Students, you know that there are vowels in English. They are A, E, I, O, U. Vowels. Which are the vowels in English language? A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels in English language. And the remaining alphabets are the consonants. So you just have studied this in your previous classes, but then also I am explaining it to you. And in this spelling essay, when we are making plural of it, we have added s to this to make plural, and before y you can see here is a sound, a word, and it is the vowel. Then days. Here also before y there is a vowel. Then monkeys. Before y there is e. So it is also vowel. So just we have to do that, we have to add s to these words. So this is the third rule. Now Just see the fourth rule. Which is the fourth rule? You can also see in your textbook on page number 21. Fourth rule is that by changing y, changing y into I and adding es. Adding es to it. Now see how it works. What we have written? By changing y into I. There are some spellings. In that spelling it ends in y and we have to turn it into I when we are making plural of it. And adding es to it, and to make plural we have to add es to that word. Now see some examples. For example, city. So in this word, this y, when we are making plural of this, that we will write here cities. C-I-T-I-E-S. So this y has turned into I and we have added here es. Okay. The spelling is city, and in the spelling of city, in the last comes y, and this, when we are making plural of this word, this y turns into I and again we have to add es to that word. So it becomes cities. Then country. So it will become C-O-U-N-T-R-I-E-S. Countries. Now see again here the spelling ends in y. Then again it turns into I and we have added here es. So the plural word becomes countries. So in this spelling C-O-U-N-T-R-Y, this spelling ends in y, and again when we want to make it plural, that y turns into I here, and again as per the rule we have to add es to that word and it becomes countries. Then ferry. This is a very familiar word for girls. F-A-I-R-Y. Again this spelling ends in y, and to make it plural we are writing here F-A-I-R-I-E-S. Again this y has turned into I and we have added here es. So like this we can make plurals by changing y into I and adding es to that word. It is very simple. Now fifth one rule is that on page number 22, fifth one is that by adding es, to the nouns, ending into o, ending into o. So let's see the examples here. For example, hero. Hero is the word and we have to make plural of this word. So we will add heroes. H-E-R-O-E-S. Heroes. Hero, heroes. So see this spelling hero. this spelling ends in O. And what is the rule? By adding es to the nouns ending in O, this spelling ends in O, and so we just have to add es to this word and we have to make plural of that heroes. Then mango. So this is a summer season and everyone's like to eat mangoes. Mango is also my favorite fruit. So whenever we are writing this spelling mango, it ends in O. At that time, when we want to make plural of it, we have to add es to that word. So it becomes mangoes. So like this. Then tomato. Again, this word will become tomatoes. So, like this we have added es to the spelling that ending in O, and we have made plurals. For example, hero, heroes, mango, mangoes, tomato, tomatoes. So I hope that up to now you have understood how we are forming plurals by various ways, by following various rules. So up to now we have seen 5 rules, and you have to do one thing, that you have to write down all these singular and plural nouns up to this 5th rule in the notebook. So we will stop here, and remaining rules we will see in the next period. Till then, you have to take care of yourself and your family. So stay home, stay safe. Thank you.